Thanks. Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here. Nikki, it's my name, along with Annemarie. Annemarie. She just got herself. Sorry, she just got herself muted for a minute. I don't know why I've said my voice is suddenly gone. I don't know why. It was all right a second ago. Must be like fear of going live. I'm wheezing now. Hang on. So yesterday we were doing our December dailies, and so I'm just going to, before I go on to the index cards, I just want to show you the December daily folder I made and some of the papers that I coffee dyed stained, because I haven't had a look at them. I've just had them under some weights to press them flat, and because I actually dried them out in the oven last night. I actually went in and did the super quick dry in the oven thing. So here we go. This is my that's the actual journal that I made yesterday, and with my squished baubles, because I opened it out the cover. And then gave everyone a fright after I was moaning at myself for being an idiot. And then I glittered up the baubles last night as well. And that was the only things extra I did on the covers from what I did on the stream. And I just wanted to show you the papers that I dyed. So these were the first ones that I did that I thought just came out far too light. Now, I've never coffee dyed papers before, so I'm actually not sure what colour they're supposed to be. But but if you have a look, even though I think that they came out too light, if you have a look at the unstained, undyed, they are definitely a little bit darker. So it did work to a certain extent. To what extent, I'm not so sure. And then I've got like a billion doilies that came out as well. But I just rested them overnight underneath the weight, and they've come out quite nice and flat. As you see, some dyed a little bit darker than others, and I have no idea why. Probably more spray than not, or something, I suppose. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
So these were the ones that I did first that I thought were going to come out too light, but not too bad. They'll be used in something, I am sure. And then we'll go on to the others that I did a bit darker with the stain. So then these were the ones that I did add an India ink. Oh, they look good. Thanks, Debbie. These were the ones that I did that where I added the India ink to the coffee dye mix. And as you can see, darker. I'll pull back one of the others. And so you can see it's a little bit darker and a little bit yellower, I suppose. More towards the brown, I think. So, and then what I did was, as I was spraying them, I laid in some stencils as well to get, different patterns and things to come through, which I think they did. So a little bit more interest. And of course, I've got distress oxides and all sorts of inks still left on my stencils because I don't actually clean the stencils, but I suppose would help to clean them up a little bit. So I've got different colours and a little bit more interest in that on there as well. So with the stencils coming through, I quite like that. I think it's quite nice. Yeah. Try not to get it over the flame. As you can see, some actually did come out darker because of the different colours that were already on the stencils.
That looked good though.
Yeah. So a little bit more mixed media, which would be a little bit more in keeping with what I do anyway. So yeah, so I think they have a bit more interest on there. And then the joiners as well. So they're going to be a lot of interesting things going on in my December daily as well, I think.
Can't wait.
And because they were layered, the stencil was resting against 2 pages. Of course, more than one page got dyed with the stencil, which was nice.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. So yeah, actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be complete, but I can work with these quite happily. So yeah, and the different colours, of course, from the distress oxides, which will now be permanent in there, I hope, because I dried them off in the oven, as I said. Dried the papers off in the oven. Actually stood there with the oven open watching part of the rugby last night. Well done, South Africa. Some of them I really, really, really like, actually. This is another good one. But yeah, I think they turned out well. And I'm happy with the results in the end. Got some interesting, some of these look as if I've had a real tea party on them. Yeah, like the old cake with the icing with the hundreds and thousands on there, and kids party,
Christmassy.
Yeah. So yeah, not too bad a result, and then I just laid them overnight under some weights to flatten them out, and that worked well as well. Didn't have to iron them or anything that I hear some people do. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So do you just want to go through yours from yesterday?
Yeah. I just so this is mine, and mine's is a bit bigger because it's just a bigger box, and I decided that I'm actually going to try and make this one last me a few years. So that's how it's so big. And then I kind of put the candy cane twine on or baker's twine, or whatever you want to call it, on the edges for the binding. And then it'll open. And I really want to get a belt to go around it because I wanted it to look like Santa's belt. But I went shopping today and I could not find any belts. So it was like so frustrating. But I ended up coming home empty-handed. So I've just added a few. My pages are plain, but I've added a few wee kind of Christmassy papers in between in case I want to add some more journaling or even just decorate these bits and journal on the big ones. Like I did last year. I kind of journaled on some of them and decorated the ones in the middle, the smaller ones. So mine's is just plain pages, but as I say, it's just got to be, they're going to get decorated or journaled on, and then the smaller pages will be decorated back in front. So there's plenty of room for me to journal. And then just the other sides. So this was a good pack. It's a paper pack, and I really liked paper pack, so it's a bigger pack. So I got the smaller pack of it today, and that was only £1. So that's how I was like, right, I'll get that, and that'll do for pages in between. And then I've got like smaller Christmas paper as well that I can put in there as well if I want to. And I've already made some pockets and stuff to add to this journal as well. Eventually, but there's no point in me working too much in it just now because it's not December yet. So that's mine. I don't know what I'm going to do with the inside yet. I don't know if I'm going to decorate it with some Christmas paper or just leave it as it is. I don't know yet. But for now, that's how mine looks.
Yeah, that pad was a good buy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only £1. You get 60 sheets.
Ooh.
So you get 30 at 110 and 30 at 220. So some are thick and some are thin.
Pound, I can't believe it. I'd be paying something like £10 for that. $10 for that here.
Yeah, so you get some thick and then some thin.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, it's good. So I seen the smaller one today and I was like, oh, I'll get that, and that way I can put some pages in between and it all ties in because it's the same pad. And I also got this today as well. It's the only thing I really seen today that I was like, right, I'll get them and try them. It's just pens, but they're different colours. And I picked them up because they're needle point, medium point, pigment ink, and then on the back it says vibrant quick drying ink, water resistant, archival pigment ink, and fine precise lines. So I thought they would be good because they're water resistant as well.
Yeah, good for mixed media. Yeah.
£5.
Ooh. Yeah, have you tried them out yet?
No, really, I tried the black because I was signing something, so I tried the black one, so that's on my table, my coffee table, so I've not brought that over, but I've not really properly tried them. So I thought, since we're doing index cards, maybe I'll come up with something on an index card. Outline or something.
So this is what I've got on my desk here. Is the last of I used some watercolor paper to spray some distress oxides onto something else I was working on, and cut it up into 6. So index card size for me, which is 3 by 5, and I'm on the last. I'm on the last 2 of the 6 that I cut up. So it's like in a series. There's it's kind of like the same colour and everything. So it's this is a little series of 6 that I'm doing, and so I'll be finishing off these 2 and then working on something else next time. Back to the actual index cards next time. But I think that from the scrap piece of paper that I had down on the table, they've worked out quite nicely.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we come up with today, because I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm just kind of going to play with it. Some scraps and stuff here, and so we'll see what come up with.
Yeah, I might actually get some napkins this time. I haven't used napkins on these, so maybe I'll use napkins on that one. These 2. I'll have a look. I feel like napkins today.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to do bookmail. Some fancy pink stuff here, but I don't know if I want to use these.
Might actually go. I quite like this. I might put this pink rose on this one, and then because it's already got the purple on there, I might go for my favourite pastime, drinking wine. Drinking wine, just because it's nice and bright. So might actually just go with that on there. I think I'll keep these simple. I think no point in making things difficult for myself, is there?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the background here. Maybe I'll just doodle or something, I don't know. With my pens. Try out my pens and maybe do some doodling. Doodling, maybe.
Yeah. So, Annemarie watched me struggle to put after we finished the stream yesterday, watched me struggling to put a little storage unit together, didn't you?
Well, I wouldn't say you struggled. You actually done quite well. Done better than I would anyway. Done a lot better than I would. Oh, sorry. Second, try to reach over from the sharpener.
Right, yeah. So I'm going to go the wine, and I think
Then I'm gonna go now. It's close to my phone. That was fine. Great. 2 seconds. Can you hear you then? Because I've got the headphones there.
Annemarie finished making a noise. What's she doing? Okay.
I'm back.
No, you left. Oh, you're
Yeah.
looking for a sharpener.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it reaches sharpener and the headphones fell off. So I'm wearing another one of my new tops today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Looks lovely. Yeah, so I struggled manfully to get it all put together. I'm sore today though, from all that lifting.
Yeah, I did say to you, be careful.
It's quite funny. It's that time where you really need another pair of hands there, rather than just watching.
Yep. Well, if I could help you, I would have.
Yeah. Even the cat, was just looking at me.
Pippi's in the mood because she was sitting on this chair a minute ago, so she's like,
Right, moved her off.
Stole my chair, Mama.
So yeah, I think it's a nice little set of index cards there. Turned out really cute.
Mm-hmm.
May have to make another index card album. As soon as I don't have one left to put one in. Get through my index card albums quite a lot.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Right, so they kind of leak slightly. They bleed a wee bit.
Yeah.
But they seem alright. They seem like they flow well, so... But they do bleed a bit. But most pens do, don't they? So
Yeah, most do.
yeah, I'm just going to chill and colour, I think, because I'm kind of lost my mojo a wee bit, so...
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll think of something once I do this. I'm just going to cover the background.
It's usually good if you just like sit there and do something when you lose your mojo, it's like you have to keep it. You don't, you can go over it later if you don't like it, just as long as you do something.
Yeah.
I think it's the trick is to do something. Oh, and yesterday as well, after we came off, my daughter messaged me, said there she is there, and she's actually putting up her Christmas tree.
Oh my God.
I said, oh no, I said, but it's only just November. She goes, yeah. She said, everybody over here puts their Christmas tree up in November. I said, I'm sure they don't. She goes, yes, they do.
Bad luck.
Wow, okay. Well, you are, obviously.
Bad luck. You may put it up 12 days before and take them within 12 days after.
I put mine at Christmas Eve.
Yeah, my brother likes to decorate and all that.
But it was lovely because my 1-year-old granddaughter was just jumping up and down in excitement. She was so excited about it going up. She couldn't leave it alone. It was hilarious.
Well, I don't put one up because of Pippi, because she would destroy it.
Yeah,
So
well,
and then half the time I'm not here for Christmas anyway, so there's not much point.
so it was quite funny watching her do that. Quite special.
I did get the wee decorations last year, sure. I made the wee decorative table, sure.
Yeah.
With Christmassy things, but just didn't get a tree. I did film the fireworks tonight, but it was pretty disappointing because they were all behind. You could only see half of them. Usually, I can see them like dead on because usually they're a wee bit to the right of what they were tonight, and they've actually moved over a bit, so they're behind the houses. And then to top that off, they were all. You could only see half the fireworks because they were all behind a big cloud. They were all gone behind the clouds, so I was like, well, can you imagine standing down there in the freezing cold watching the fireworks and you only see half of it because it's all behind the cloud? So
was it at midnight?
No, it was 7:00 tonight.
Didn't you say yesterday something was saying it was at midnight or something?
I think that was just what the event said, but it was no, it went off. The fireworks went off at 7 tonight. But yeah, it was. I could see them from my window, but it was a bit disappointing because it was all going behind a cloud. So I was like, oh. I think it's because it's quite foggy tonight as well. So
yeah, it's my brother's 60th birthday today.
Oh.
And there was some fireworks going off here last night as well, but
yeah,
I couldn't be bothered to go and try and look and see where they were. Much too tired.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're not too bad, these pens.
Not right yet.
Quite bright.
Yeah.
Right. I just got them because, as I say, it said it was like permanent and that, so I was like, I'll get them and see. But
yeah, so I think my daughter's on a big Christmas present buying spree as well.
yeah. Well, I'm going to do that when I get more money in the next couple of weeks. So I'll be going Christmas shopping as well and new clothes shopping. So I need to go and get some new clothes. So I should be getting some money in the next couple of weeks. And I'll go and get some Christmas presents in. And I was looking today, but I don't know what to do. It's like, like I went into Cash Converters, which is basically like a second-hand kind of shop, but it's like you know, people can put their stuff in and get loans and stuff. Like a broker type thing.
Cash converter, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're selling like a laptop. And it's kind of the thing that I need, because like I need to be able to play like my games and stuff. I really need like 8 gig RAM, and my laptop's only got like, I think it's 4, and my computer, I think it's only 4 on my computer as well, my PC. But they've got the second-hand laptop, which has got 8 gig, which is what I need, for $199.
Yeah.
But they've also got a PC with the 8 gig for, I think it's just a wee bit cheaper. So I'm humming and hawing what to do, whether it's like they want a £40 deposit, and then after that it's like, I think it's like 6 payments of, it's like 20 or £26 or maybe £30, round about that anyway. No more than like 30. 6 more payments of £30, and then it would be mine. And I don't know whether to do that or get my passport.
Oh, choices.
Yeah. And it's like, I know for a fact, like, if I say that to my brother's going to say, get your passport, because he's already saying to me, get your passport. So it's like, I don't know. So I don't know whether to get that for myself or wait until like next year to get my passport, or get my passport and just see what happens next year with the computer. But it's a risk I take that if I don't get the computer, it might not be there.
Yeah. But that RAM, it needs to be free, 8 gigs of RAM. That needs to be free memory, doesn't it? And not used up by anything else on the computer. So wouldn't you need a bigger computer, bigger RAM?
No. The RAM's basically your like memory.
Yeah, but you have storage. You know, the RAM is storage, isn't it? So if anything's load on there, it takes up part of the RAM, doesn't it?
No, your RAM it's no like your storage. So it's like the actual storage was like 500 gigabytes or something. Which is plenty for me. But the RAM is like your processor type thing, how much like process your computer is, like how fast it goes basically.
Yeah.
So when I'm playing my game, it means my game will go faster and it will not lag as much as what it does, because my game goes a bit slow because my memory, like the RAM on my computer's only a 4 gig now. So that's how I want to kind of upgrade to the 8 gig. But it's got like I think it was like a 500 gig memory, which is plenty. Do you know what I mean? But I'm thinking if I do it, that I would probably get the laptop, although I've still got a laptop. But I was thinking that I would probably get the laptop because that way I could download my game, put my game on it, and I can play my game when I'm at my brother's or something. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be carrying my laptop around with me. So it means I can play my laptop wherever I can play my game wherever I am, instead of having to sit at my PC and only be able to play it in my house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I'm thinking. As I say, the computer, the PC would probably be a bit cheaper. It's a Lenovo, so they're actually good computers. They're like gaming computers, the Lenovos. And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm going to go to Stephen's tomorrow and speak to him about it, but I've got a feeling he's just going to moan and he'll be like, just get the passport. You know what I mean? So it's just that one way I'm like, now I've seen the computer and the laptops and stuff that I can play my Sims game on. I'm like, I actually really want the laptop. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do.
It just depends whether you want a holiday more or whether you want a laptop more, doesn't it?
I know. It's like, the way I'm thinking is like the holiday only lasts for about a week.
Yeah.
So laptop will last me until it breaks. And granted, it's second hand, but that's still a good price considering it's second hand because they're usually about £400 new computers. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, ugh. And I could afford like 6 more payments of £20, £20 odd pounds, you know what I mean? Probably. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'll speak to him about it tomorrow and see what he thinks. know that he really tells me what to do with my money, but just see what he thinks I should do.
Don't mean to laugh. But I am.
I don't know, man. It's just one of the ones where I'm like, ugh.
Is that going on holiday with him, or is that for your trip over to see Michelle?
Going on holiday with him. That's how he wants me to do it, because he wants me to go on holiday with him. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
So I really don't know what to do now.
Come on, everyone. Should she get her passport or should she buy a computer? What does everyone think?
The passport, bear in mind the passport's going to cost me roughly probably about 150 time I get my birth certificate and all that kind of stuff as well. And that's going to be a one-off payment, whereas the computer I get to pay up.
Passport or computer? Vote now.
I just don't know what to do, man. It's just the laptop I've got the new. It's an alright laptop, and I'm grateful that I've got it. But
Is that the one with the broken screen?
No, it's the other one that Louise gave me, and Stephen and Louise gave me for my Christmas, but it was like Louise's old one.
Yeah.
And don't get me, and they know themselves, so it's not like they don't know, and I am grateful for it, but it's slow. It's so slow, and to load pages and stuff like that, and the sound is really low on it as well. I've got to wear my headphones so that I can hear. So I kind of want a faster computer.
Yeah, you will get a tour of my craft room one day. One day. My
Yeah, she's still working on it, because I asked her last night how she was doing with it as well. She's like, it's getting there.
Well, I've got everything set. It's the organisation of it, you know. I've got the storage now. I just have to I've got folders and papers stacked up everywhere because I need to shred them and get rid of them. lots of old, paperwork and that from my courses and things that I'm not going to keep anymore because I don't even know why I keep them. It's like, I have the certificate. Do I really need to keep the paperwork?
Mm.
No. No, I don't. So I'm shredding it all and I'm just getting rid of it. It's like, just holding on to things that don't have any real significant value for me now because I don't refer to them for anything. So it's like, no. And I'm going to get rid of some of the folders as well. Just keep a couple for when I buy tutorials and things like that, just to pop those in, because it's nice to have the hard copy rather than keep it on your memory stick, and then of course after a little while your connections break and or the files get corrupted and gone. Gone forever. So and then I've got some paintings that I need to put up on the wall as well, but I'm waiting to get some, I don't know what they call it, they call them picture guttering or something. So it's a long strip with a little L shape, like a little square shaped thing that you just pop them in and they just sit there rather than putting the paintings onto the wall. It gives you the opportunity to mix them up and to have different ones on display at different times. So that's what I want to put my actual paintings up on the wall with. So I'm waiting for that because I have no idea where to get it from. But I know what I want.
Yep.
And after that's sorted, then I'll be ready to do a
or 2 second tour. Your 2 second tour.
My 2 second tour, yeah. Because I'm not going to be opening drawers and saying, "Oh, look, I've got this tape and the washi here, and this is my favourite double-sided tape, and as you look, I have here some Mod Podge, and I've got here a Pritt strip, and here's my 450 quick drying adhesive, and then I have my and then, oh yes, what's this? This is my craft super glue. And then I've got the bigger size Mod Podge there, and I've got some black gesso right at the back, and some crackle paste at the front, and some Mod Podge luster at the back, and some PBO Studio acrylic gesso. And there I have some matte gel medium. And of course, obviously, I have the Reeves modelling paste as well in the tube, which makes it easier to squeeze out. Yeah, do you want that kind of craft room tour? Oh man, I've been watching craft room tours, so I know how to do a craft room tour, and it's like, no, I'm just not that kind of talker, am I? I watched a 40-minute craft room tour of someone just showing you their cutting station.
Oh my god!
Which is like, that part, this much of the desk, and it was a 40-minute tour of that much of her desk space, and it was like,
oh man,
wow.
I don't mind some of them, like when they actually show you in their drawers and stuff like that, because sometimes that can be interesting, because then it gives you some organisation tips that, like, what you should be keeping together. That young way, like Shannon Green, she done like a what's in my drawers kind of video where she showed what was in each of her drawers and how she stored things and stuff like that. So that was kind of interesting, because then you got to see like some organisation tips. And because with me, I struggle, because I'm like, right, what should go with what? Like, you know what I mean? So that young way, it's all right, but sometimes people do take it to the extremes and drag it out a bit too much. It's like, no.
And also, it's like when I watch them, apart from the ones that do it professionally and have the equipment and the papers and that to do it professionally, and then you look at just the crafters and you think, wow, don't want to be judgy here, but you have a lot of stuff. It's like, yeah, okay. And I don't want you to judge me and say, oh my God, you've got a lot of stuff there, Nikki.
Trust me, if I was to grab every single piece of craft stuff that I've got, like including painted pages and all that kind of stuff, out of the cupboards that I've got, because I've got bags and bags of stuff in my cupboards, and probably if I was to pull it all out, you'd be like, right, bin half of it, because it's like too much, man. It's like half the stuff, it's been in the cupboards for probably a year, and I've not used them, so I really need to start organising and throwing stuff out. So
yeah, it's difficult. You know, is that I look at what I've got and I think I've got way too much, and I've only got like a little bit of what I see other people have got. It's like,
with me, I think my problem was because I went so long with not having a lot of stuff and not being able to buy a lot of things. At the beginning, I was kind of like, oh, I need to keep that because, I can't afford to buy more stuff. But now that I can kind of budget myself to buy stuff, I'm kind of like, I'm going out and buying things and instead of using the old stuff, I'm just buying new stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just for the sake of buying it instead of using up my old stuff. So it's kind of one of the ones where it's like, I think it was because at the beginning I was like really struggling.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't afford a lot of things, and now, I can, but I'm still holding on to the things that for the past that's, that I'm like, oh no, I need to keep that because I might, So it's one of the ones.
This is my stencil storage, which is a water container that I just cut the top bit off and I just shove them in here.
Yeah.
And that's my stencil storage, and that's all my stencils. It's like, so that's how high tech my my storage has been. But I've been buying some little baskets and that to put like this now to put stuff in to become more organized because it fits. I've got some nice shelving, so I'm going to put those in there. But I'm still keeping my my bottled water storage for my stencils because it's waterproof, and and I don't clean my stencils, so I don't want to put them in anything nice, do I?
Yeah.
So, okay. But yeah, I've still got things that I've sorted through that I've got to get rid of, and my albums, it's photograph albums, and that I've got to get some little extension posts for the albums because I've got one album of where I want to keep everything together in that album, so I just need to make it wider. So I just need the extension posts.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, I'm going to, at some point, probably tomorrow, no more tomorrow, because I'm going out tomorrow, but Monday, I'm going to start looking through the bags that I can see in my bedroom and try and sort through them and clear out space.
Yeah.
And then I will attempt to covers again at some point, but I just want to clear up the area that I can see, not the stuff that's hidden, just the stuff that I can see. And then that way I can organise a bit in here as well and start organising a bit better and finding stuff that... Because I can't find my diamond painting. I was looking for it tonight, so I need to find that as well. And,
Just want to see what I haven't used on here so I can put it on this one. Yeah, whatever works for you is exactly right, and the way people organise their drawers may not work for you either because they have different interests to what you have, and so you will only by crafting can you know what you need to store together, is because what you use together is what you need to store together. So I've got this little thing here, and these are my favourite mixed media things that I use for doing my index cards and that. So I keep all these together so that I just grab the basket and that's my index card things.
Yeah.
So all this goes in there. So what you use at the same time when you do different things is what you keep together. So I don't know. That's my philosophy on it anyway.
Yeah.
But everybody's different. Some people are really OCD about it, and my craft room will never be a tidy craft room. But
Natalie's asking, how do you store your ink pads?
at the moment, you'll laugh. I might take the rubbish out of the drawer as well. This is it. This is my ink pads. See, look, keeping it real.
Yep.
And I've got a little mini album, toilet paper mini album that I've started there that I'll probably never ever get to finish. But and it's got little flips and flaps and magnets, and I should finish it really, but yeah. And it's got little pockets and flip ups and closed with magnets, and closed magnets. So I may finish that one day, or I may not.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got like this one that I used to use for my eye shape on my girls, but now I don't do that. I just accept that I'm going to have wonky eyes. And there's my little stamps that I use on my cards that says, what's it say? This one says, card created by Nikki.
Yep.
And then my other one here, which says, it's got all my information on there. Handcrafted by Nikki. And then I have, this is one that goes on the back of ATCs. It says ATC title created by date, number, what, and this is a paper artsy one that goes on the back of ATCs. I said the word and then forgot it again. Excellent. Mm-hmm. So that's that one. I've got two there. And I've got another little one there as well. But it's different again, handcrafted by Nikki, and then it's just got my email on there. But this one has got my my blog spot on there as well. So I don't use that one anymore because I don't keep up with my blog anymore. But yeah. So look at that. That's how good my ink storage is. So I've got the tins in there too. That's my inks. My ink pad storage.
It's like me, I struggle, like, these drawers, I sat and sorted through all them and they're a mess again. It's like... So I sit and organise them all, and then when it comes to tidying up, I just shove them in any old drawer. It's like,
Debbie, did you keep your stencils? Did you say is that your stencils? You keep yours in packaging from coffee filters? Is that yeah? So you just do whatever works for you. I'm going to just raise my blind again now. I think the sun's gone around the other side of the house.
Oh, it's like for me, I've got like tons of these wee tubs, and these are actually sweet tubs from my local shop. He gives me all these tubs for free, so I use these quite a lot. Some of them have got lids, some of them haven't. So I use these quite a lot for storing all my wee bits and bobs. I've got like, God, I must have about 30 of them, maybe 40 of them all lying about my house. So yeah, so I use them to store things in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting when you see the storage there, because I don't think I'm my usual, my storage isn't usual because it's not IKEA.
No. No, it's not that. No, everybody can afford big fancy tubs and stuff either. You're better recycling what you've got, using what you've got.
Good to know she's not. She said Natalie loves it because she's not the only one that throws it in a tub.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. It's like my mum, like with the buttons, she used to store her buttons in a biscuit tin.
Yeah, I think everybody did
Mm.
back then. Even photographs they used to put in like old biscuit tins and things. Yeah, you're going to laugh when you see my storage, but as I say, I've just got to do this last bit of throwing it out. So I'm shredding my documents and that, and then getting rid of them because they're all over the desk. So I can't possibly do a craft room tour with, still stuff that is going to get shredded and thrown away, still all over the desk space.
Mm.
But yeah, I watched them because you are right. You do pick up some great storage tips when you watch the videos and that. In fact, I picked up one for storing my cutting boards and things. So you'll see that when I show it. It cost me $30 then.
Wow. I need to get another couple of sets of these drawers as well. I think. Michelle, computer or laptop? Laptop or passport?
Yeah. Michelle, should Annemarie buy her passport or should she buy a new second-hand laptop?
The laptop's got better RAM and stuff than what I've got at the moment, so it means that when I'm playing my Sims game, I'll be able to play it better. Or do I use the money to get the laptop, get the passport, which the laptop, it's a £40 deposit, then 6 payments after that, whereas the passport's going to cost me roughly £100 straight out, £150 straight out, actually.
So when's the holiday?
I don't know, they're going on holiday this year. They're going on holiday this month, actually, but they want it for probably next year. So it's like, I'm like, do I just wait till next year to get the passport? But Stephen's like, get it the now. But I'm like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I think I agree with Michelle, which is get both, which is get the computer now and then get your passport next year.
Yeah.
Because it'll take you how many months to pay off the computer?
Probably about a couple, just a few, because like maybe 3 months, maybe. I think we can pay it up to 6 months. I think because I think it's either weekly payments. I need to double check if it's weekly payments or monthly payments. If it's weekly payments, then I should have it cleared within a month or 2. If it's monthly payments, then I've got up to 6 months to pay it, but I'll have it cleared by then.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are my Nuvo drops and things that I've got from the kits that have come over. So yeah, just in a smaller tub. So that's the bigger tub that I've got, and they're just in the smaller tub. I just popped on the shelf. So yeah, and I was going to do everything in this colour, but the shops that were selling these sold out before I could grab all the colour, same colour. So I'm going to end up with different colour ones, I think.
So, Michelle, did you watch my stream for yesterday?
Yeah, she needs the computer the most at the moment to keep her happy.
Yeah, I want a laptop, and that way I can play my Sims on the laptop. And it means I can play it when I'm over at Stephen's. Basically, the laptop's going to cost me about $199, so it's going to cost me more than what the laptop, what the passport is. But I can pay it up, whereas the passport I'm going to need to pay straight out probably. Right, well, you need to catch up because me and Nikki's done our album.
Yeah, catch up.
You're going to need to catch up because
Sorry,
Nikki's been busy. And I don't know why is this. This way. So we have started with Christmas journals for December dailies.
Yeah. You're going to catch up now, Michelle?
It's a Lenovo, Natalie. Yep. So we did that last night. Nikki started hers and I did more to mine and put the twine on mine. So that's mine. And I put my pages in as well. So my pages are all sorted. Obviously they'll get decorated, but all sorted. Yeah. Because it's like a gaming computer, and that's what I'm looking for. Because I play The Sims 4. I don't know if you know what The Sims 4 is, but I play The Sims 4, and the most requirement that you need for it is an 8 gig RAM, and mine is only a 4 gig, so I need better RAM. And plus, the laptop that I've got is like an integrated video card, I think, graphics card, whereas the Lenovo's got a different kind of graphics card, so it would work better on it. So, yeah. I'm seriously thinking of just going and putting a deposit down that when I've got the money to do it. But I need to double check if it's weekly payments or just payments, you know what I mean? If I can pay any or whether I need to pay it weekly or not. Because if it's weekly, then it might be a bit too expensive for me. But if it's monthly payments, then I'll be able to pay it. Yeah, that's cool. Well, you can, like, if you get photos printed off. I don't know about the interest-free, Natalie. It's like it's like a second-hand shop. It's like a pawnbroker's where I'm getting it from. It's like, obviously, so I don't know. I need to double check. But I just seen the day that it was like a £40 deposit and then 6 payments after that. But I need to double check that as if they're weekly payments or monthly payments, because for weekly payments, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because it's like £30 and I don't get paid I get paid every 2 weeks, so that would be like £60 for me, and that's quite a lot of money. So I need to figure out how much it's going to cost me fortnightly and see if I can actually afford it before I start saying, well, I'll get it. Do you know what I mean? I think there's a 6-month warranty with it, Michelle. I think it's a 6 month, but it's a second-hand computer, so. But the actual brand new computer would probably cost me a ton more. So that's how I'm like, I would probably never be able to afford an actual proper one. Hello, Deborah. So
Hi,
I don't know. As I say, I'm going to speak to Stephen tomorrow and see what he thinks of it, because he's usually quite good when it comes to me spending money and stuff. So, and he'll let me know if it's worth it or not. I just, you know what I'm like, if I see something that I want, I'm like, oh, I need to get it, but I'm just kind of humming and hawing because I don't know what to do yet. But I'm expecting a wee bit of money, so it's like, do I use it to buy the passport, or do I use it to get myself that computer and get the passport next year? Because I'll probably not be going on holiday this year, so.
Yeah, well, I was going to buy that printer.
Mm-hmm.
And then took my cat to the vets, and he's got a gum infection. And I took him for his yearly vaccinations, and they found out he had a gum infection. It's all pussy in there, and so he's got to go back on Tuesday. And they're going to clean up his teeth and then find out if any of his teeth need to be pulled. And so that will cost starting from $350 and go up to $1,500 depending on how many teeth they have to pull. So that printer, no, I'm not going to get it yet. And now I've got to wait and see. And my car goes in on Friday to be repaired. So that's another $400. That's the excess on the insurance.
Oh,
and
wow.
I went back to sleep this morning and had a horrible nightmare. I was telling Annemarie about it, so I woke up at 7 a.m., fell back to sleep, woke up at 7:30 a.m. from a nightmare where I was, I woke up and I was really anxious and sweating. And in the nightmare, I'd been at a client's house and driven the car away from the client's house. So put it into reverse, drove away. But I hadn't put it in reverse. I put it in drive and drove forward and smashed straight into the house. So if anybody would like to decode my dream for me and tell me what it means, please feel free.
Mm-hmm. No, that would be.
Natalie got her ears pierced.
I know, I was just reading that there. I hope it was like a legit thingy and it wasn't like a dodgy ear thing when they were getting it for free. I've had my ears pierced, but mine are closed up. I'm getting bored of this now.
You finish it off.
It's too much. Look how much I've still got to do. You can't even see how much. Look. Yeah, I'm going to just add some flibbles to it or something. I can't be bothered killing the lawn.
Is that hole number 4 in your ears or hole number 4 on your body? Or is that too TMI? So no one wants to tell me what my dream means then.
Nobody knows.
No, no one knows.
No one knows. I got new pens today, Michelle. They're water resistant pens. Sarasissa. I don't know what they're called.
Oh yeah.
£5. Phone number 4 in ears.
Ooh. I used to have my belly button pierced when it was all the rage.
Oh no.
And then I had to go in the hospital for an operation. Well, it's when I had my hysterectomy, and so I had to take it out. But then, of course, you have to put it back in quite quickly. So, but I was too much under the influence of the anaesthetic, the pain relief and that afterwards to be able to do it. Rest of me now, she didn't know about them.
My Louise had her belly button pierced and it went all infected.
But my belly button took 6 months to heal up, to stop bleeding, and that. It took a long time. I went to the doctor, because I was worried about it because it wasn't healing. And he said, "Oh, take it out then." So, yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks, Doc. I went to see if it was infected or something because it was still bleeding and not healing. And he said, "Take it out." Yeah, great. I've still got the little hole there. It's not a scar. It's a little hole that, you have to clean out along with your other holes. Yeah, I've still got my ear piercing, and occasionally the one ear does get infected. If I try to put an earring back into it, it goes all red and swollen. So I've given up trying to put the earrings back in.
No, I don't like it. I've got my ears pierced, but I've not had earrings in for years. So.
Yeah, I've got some lovely earrings too. It's just that I can't get them in anymore because the one ear swells up and goes all funny. Oh, right, yeah. Yes, she said her ears feel like she has 2 pegs on them.
I hope I can get a long ride tomorrow. I was up early again this morning.
Shall have her nose pierced and caught it on her top, so she got rid of it. The best thing she'd ever done. I always wanted a nose piercing, but never really got round to it. I wanted one for the longest time and just never got round to it.
I just can't bored with piercings, but I want to get my tattoo redone again, so Get my tattoo redone. And then I want to get a wee black cat with a butterfly.
Yeah.
I might get just a black silhouette of a cat and put a wee butterfly on its nose. And that way I've got the two. Natalie says it's never too late, Nikki.
Yeah. Maybe for my 60th. Either have another tattoo, or I'll get my nose pierced on my 60th then. How about that? One or the other.
But you're not 60 already?
No, thanks, Granny.
Thought you were 65 or something.
Yeah, cheers.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Oh, we've got quite a crowd in tonight.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I'm being quiet. But then again, why am I saying sorry? Because you don't talk either. And you don't say sorry.
Because I'm letting you talk.
I said, like, my sister's like, how come it's always you that talks on the live streams? I was like, because Nikki and Michelle don't talk. And she's like, maybe you should start being more quiet more often and make them talk then. Because you'll feel awkward and want to talk because you'll know.
Some people are just talkers and other people aren't they? I can talk. I just talk on my when I do my short ones. I think I'd find it difficult to talk for like 3 or 4 hours at a time. That's just not me. Oh yeah, they're all talking about their piercings now.
No. Yeah, that's good. Let them talk amongst themselves for a wee bit and we'll take a break. We'll take a breather and they can all talk amongst themselves. Who's all entertained each other?
Yeah, it's all good.
So did anybody dress up for Halloween?
I didn't. Did you?
No.
You actually went trick-or-treating though.
I did. Didn't get any treats though.
No?
No.
I got to tell everybody actually this was my I probably did it yesterday as well, but I'll do it today, new crowd.
No, you only showed me it, I think. Yeah, I was hoping that one of my, like, if I went to a door and asked for a treat, that I would get a man.
So
a boyfriend.
Yeah, so I saw all the kids in the streets, and they were going out trick-or-treating, and I went out and I bought my little cauldron there and filled it with the sweeties. It actually comes filled with the little marshmallow sweetie things, and not one single knock at the door did I get.
That's right. You send them out in Happy Meal.
Yeah, so I've got the cauldron, and these will probably get binned because it will seem a little bit weird then going out to the neighbourhood kids and going, yeah, want a sweetie? Sweetie? So I'll probably just have to bin them all now. Oh my God.
Take it to the Christmas fair and see
Yeah, I could just imagine them going home terrified, telling their parents about this lady, little old lady trying to give them sweets.
It's not actually really as big over here, and that is what it is in America, because I know America go like all out for Halloween. Like, I've seen like people doing vlogs about it, like them doing like trick or treating for car boots and all that kind of stuff. And I know that you let America go all out, like it's crazy. But nah, we don't really do much else. No.
I must be, you know, you don't want to go there. There's a crazy old cat lady that lives there. I can just imagine it now.
Yeah, I'm all right because I actually stay in a tenement building, so they've got to press a buzzer to get into my house. So a lot of kids don't tend to like press the buzzers and stuff like that. So
yeah, there were lots of kids out on the street. I could see them from my kitchen window. It's just that they didn't come anywhere near this crazy cat lady's house with the cobwebs all over the front, and because she hasn't like got the broom and swept away the cobwebs.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, did you put any decorations out in the front?
Yeah, and cobwebs there, real cobwebs. No, I think it's all as I was saying to Annemarie, I think around here it's all agreed beforehand so that the kids don't become a nuisance. Is that the community has a post thing, and you put something outside, I think, to say that you're it's an agreed thing beforehand. Not even my next door neighbour's kids, they got 3 kids, and all under the age of 6, and not one single one of them came round.
Yeah.
What I should have done was just gone to them and say, I'm not sure whether they do it or not because they're Muslim, so I don't know whether Halloween anyway. So yeah, but I should have gone and said,
it's like when we go to Joe's place, there was an ambulance outside for our neighbour, and all the kids were all like crowded around the ambulance. They must have thought it was something to do with Halloween. We're all crowding around the ambulance. The poor old guy, he's like getting taken away in the ambulance, and all the kids are all surrounding the ambulance. It's like, oh my god. It's like, what a night to be getting took away in an ambulance. My wee nephew, he was sitting in Joe's house in the dark, the blinds all pulled down, sitting with the lights out and all that. Until we go to the door.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's starting to take off a little in Australia. She had a oh dear, forgot the lollies moment, and thankfully no one came to her door. Yeah, my oldest granddaughter in Australia, she's 12. She went trick or treating with her friends, and I'm thinking, that teenagers just shouldn't be doing it.
No.
Yeah, it's like they're no longer cute.
Yeah.
That's the time when they should be like having parties and that, instead. Yeah, whatever. What do I know?
Yeah, Louise says she got quite a few, so.
Yeah. Older kids or younger?
Younger, I think.
Yeah.
But as I say, mine's in a close, so I don't really need to worry too much, because, like...
What did you think of my little storage unit then?
Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
Told you it looked cool.
Yeah, I like it too.
I keep thinking about this laptop and I'm like, oh.
You gotta get it.
So my luck, I'll get my money and I'll go down, it'll be gone.
Problem sorted then. That'll give you a chance to save up for one, won't it? So that next time you see one, you can go, yes, I'll get it.
No. I got a dead sicky feeling again. I don't know why I'm like this, man. Because I've eaten, I had sandwiches and that for my dinner.
How long ago was that though?
About 4 o'clock.
Yeah, you probably need something to eat now. You know it's supposed to be little and often, don't you?
No.
And not just 3 meals a day.
I'll have some almonds.
Yeah.
Natalie's asking, how much do you get Posca pens for in New Zealand?
I'll wait till it pops up. After you type in on YouTube, it takes a little while to come up onto the StreamYard. There's a little bit of a lag, so unless I have the YouTube slide open, I don't see the comments straight away. Wow, it's definitely starting to come up.
Yeah, because Vicky's saying split screen is so cool, but it makes it actually hard to see what you are doing.
Oh wow, I've got mine. That's because I've got my camera way up high this time because I've been dealing with 12 by 12s and that. Maybe I'll just pop it down a bit. I'll go to you while I adjust my camera, maybe, if I can.
Yeah, it's popped up now. I'm just coloring.
Oh, sorry, I did that and then it went off because I must have done it twice.
So, we're just doing undead cards. I'm just chilling.
Did you say it's come up on the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, really? My chat stopped then. What was the question again then?
Nikki, how much do you get Posca pens for in New Zealand?
Say that again.
How much do you pay for Posca pens in New Zealand?
Oh, Posca pens.
Oh my god.
It depends where you get them from, but roughly between $5 and $7 New Zealand dollars. That one didn't come up. Oh right, there, I'll see it now. I was going to say that one didn't come up. That took a while.
Thank you, everybody that said it's nice. My table's a mess because I wasn't actually planning on crafting tonight, but Nikki was like, "Oh, go find your mojo and get your stuff sorted."
There, I'm a little bit closer now. I can get a little bit closer after that. I've just adjusted my tripod.
Yeah. Even if you want to go on your for big screen, because I'm not really doing it and exciting, I'm just colouring in with these pens, so I don't mind.
Basically what I'm doing too. So I've got a little butterfly on here, and it's really it's blending too much in with the background. So I'm just going to go over it in white, and then I'll colour it in afterwards, and it should pop up off the background doing it that way. But doing my border around it first. Just waiting for this to dry before I do any more on that one. Dry nicely.
They're saying that's much better.
I forgot I was still, because I'd been doing the bigger things, that I'd actually moved away from the desk a bit.
And I don't know how to make mine's closer, so because mine's is like up on my monitor, so that's how it's kind of high up, because it's up on my monitor. So I could try and move up a wee bit so you can better. But my cat, because it's my webcam, I don't know how to zoom in or anything, so no. Love the sun catcher. Yeah, it was in a magazine or something, and I just cut it out.
Cute. Very Art Deco and
Mm-hmm. So I'm really glad that the fireworks don't annoy Pippi though, because that would just be annoying. I went out today and I was like, I said to my neighbour, I was like, I forgot to leave music on for Pippi, because I get my Alexa to leave music on for her, like the radio or whatever, so she's got some noise when I'm out. And he's like, can you not do it through your phone? I was like, no, I don't think so, but I could. So I said on my phone for her to play it in the house, and she did, so she got some music.
Yeah.
She must have been like, hey, wait a minute, how's that music on?
Yeah. Right.
So at least I know now if I go out and forget to leave music on, I can just go on my phone and say, play, whatever. I need to charge my phone when I get off here as well. Oh, Nikki's, it's a dream catcher in it.
Yeah, Dreamcatcher, yeah.
I think this was maybe a sun catcher type thing in a magazine. But Nikki's a dream catcher, yeah. Is that because of your dream?
Yes. Nightmare. It was a nightmare because I woke up anxious and sweating, so.
Yeah, I hate dreams like that. I hate the dreams that you're dreaming and you're falling in your dream as well. And you actually wake up because you feel like you're falling. You ever get one of your dreams?
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you fall in and you land with a thump. That's your heart skipping a beat.
Mm. I had one.
See, no one interpreted my nightmare for me, did they?
No.
I think they know. They just don't want to tell me because it's too scary.
Yeah, so these pens are actually not too bad. So.
Yeah, but you didn't like them a second ago. Yeah.
I was going to get poster pens today, but I was like, nah. I'll maybe get them when I get my laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, Natalie, it just depends what size Posca it is and to how much they charge for it. And whether you buy it in a art shop or a craft shop. That usually has a effect on the price as well.
Look, Michelle, I'm wearing a size 14 top. And it's no baggy on me anymore. I got some new tops. I've not done a video on them or anything because I just, I don't know. I just can't be bothered making a video. It sounds bad, but I just, I don't know. I just feel like my videos are so boring.
People love listening to you talking.
I just find them boring. I said to Joe the other day that I know that you're going to be working a lot as well in December, so will it be like weekends and stuff? Or unless we're up mega late.
Yeah.
So I was saying to Joe that I might do some live streams. I don't know. I might just get together with Michelle and just do some with Michelle and stuff. But hopefully we can get you on a couple of times. Do you know what I mean? I know that you're going to be working, but hopefully we can like catch up and before you go to work.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, that's just a matter of me getting out of bed.
Or if you're having a late night, maybe get up. No, we can stay up late with you some nights if you're not working too late. Or we can get up early. So I suppose we could get up early as well. I could do my 5 a.m. challenge.
Yeah. I won't be back home from work then, but because I don't finish work till 6:30. So yeah, you still wouldn't be up. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? I wouldn't be home till about 7. So yeah, you would be up.
So if I get up early, I could get up. So what time's it there now?
Yeah, 10:30. So you've got 9:30, haven't
you? So you're an hour ahead of us. Well, obviously 12 or 13 hours ahead of us. So if I was to get up at 7, it'd be 8 for you at night. So that would be plenty of time, wouldn't it? Even me getting up at 7, because I don't mind getting up early. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And staying up late.
Yeah.
I know Michelle can't all the time, but I don't mind. Yeah, they do, Vicky. They come in different nib sizes. You get like the 1 millimeter, and you get you get really, really thin ones, and you get the thick ones. Natalie's asking, are you going to do another send an index card competition next year?
Oh, could do. Haven't actually thought about next year, really. Just struggling to get through this year.
Michelle's saying she can do some whilst the kids are in school.
Yeah. When did they break up, Michelle?
Because come to think about it, last year we actually managed to get a lot done together. We were talking quite a lot last year.
Yeah, I think I was working less last year though.
Because as I say, we don't obviously need to live stream all the time. We can just do what we did last year and just have catch-ups and stuff, just the three is.
So we'll be on my own until Christmas Day.
Yeah. But as I say, I don't mind getting up early. And I don't mind staying up late. Providing I've not got any, like, today, the next day or whatever. Because I can always sleep through the day if I need to. The joys of staying on your own. Oh, bye, Natalie.
All right, she gone.
She's got to go, ladies. Thanks for the chat. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Natalie. Thanks for dropping in.
Yep.
And we blow you a kiss. Catch it.
Catch it.
Oh, I love it when you do that. I don't know why.
You're weirdo.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I think it's the way you say it, I think. Catch it.
Catch it. You're sitting doing two and I'm only done one. It's taking me an hour and 30 minutes to do one index card.
Well, I haven't finished either yet.
Well, I suppose it's better than no doing it at all because I wasn't planning to do it at all.
Yeah. Yeah. What you've saying, you lost your mojo.
They're off all week. They're back Monday. Not sure when they're off over Christmas. Not sure we can chat off stream to really enjoy them. Yep, especially with my lively family. Yeah, it's good. Like, I enjoy streaming, but then at the same time I kind of enjoy our chats offline as well because then there's no pressure and we can talk about whatever we want to talk about, and you know, because obviously there's stuff that we can't talk about on streams.
That was quite funny.
Yeah, we usually get a good giggle.
Yeah. I was just thinking it was quite funny that, you know, my mum catching the stream on Facebook the other day, and after I just tried clearing her off the previous couple of streams, I said, you know, it's a good job she didn't see the other ones because I was talking about my mum in the past tense because I kept saying, you know, I'm trying to kill off my mum. It was just like so funny.
Yeah.
Well, to me it was anyway.
Yeah, you kept saying she was small.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
That's how I said to you last night. Well, maybe she's grew.
She's actually shorter than she was. You know, shrunk.
My sister's pure shrunk as well. Like, I mean, big time shrunk. I couldn't believe it when I seen her. I was like, oh my god, I'm bigger than you now. And she's like still a size 3 shoe or something. I'm a 5.
Yeah, I was a 4 until I got pregnant. And then I went up to a 5.
Yeah, I think my mum was like a 4 or a 5. Oh, I managed to cut my toenails today.
Yeah, without losing your foot.
Yeah. I was in a pound shop and all that, and I was like, right, I need to remember and get nail clippers. And then I got home and I was like coming up the stairs and I was like, I forgot to get nail clippers. So I had to go all the way up to my local shop and get them. It's like, seriously? So annoying. But I got them, so. Sorted. I need to get my button gear and on send these things out. Christmassy things out to you and Michelle. I get them posted.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that index, trying to think of what I held an index card thing for. I'm sure that was for a subby thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think I'll hit any subby mark this year because yeah, I've only just gone over the 2,000 and just stayed like it. It's like it's gone bam.
I think that's what it was for. Actually, I think it was for your 2,000 subbies.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just really stayed like that. And it's like, okay. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if I make it to 2,500 subbies anytime soon, then I'll do a giveaway challenge. And find another gorgeous little it wasn't a little stamp, was it? A gorgeous large mixed media stamp for the giveaway.
I think most of my subscribers are already subbed to you because I've gave you shout outs on numerous occasions. So I think they're already all subbed to you.
Yeah, seem to have like come to a complete stop.
Well, it's at least I've got like 2,000 subbies. I'm like still at 400.
Yeah, but if you look at it, I've got over 1,000 odd videos, and I've been video, and it's yeah.
I don't know. And it's just hard because most people are like subscribed to thousands of people, so it's like, it's hard to keep up with everybody's videos. Yeah. Michelle, stop retracting your comments. Because I missed what it said. Usually I can read them quick enough, but I missed that. She writes and then retracts them. She deletes her comments.
Littles will be having Christmas craft bits, stickers in papers coming in.
I told you, it's like no point telling me that because every time you tell me that Lidl's is doing this, mine's isn't. I can never find anything that you keep telling me to look for. But that's good for you as well because then you'll get stuff to thingy with. I was just annoyed today because I couldn't find a belt. and I had my heart set on finding a belt to do for my journal, and I couldn't find it, so it kind of peed me off a wee bit.
And that's how she lost her mojo.
Because I was looking forward to coming home and like putting the belt on and doing some other things on it, and then it was like, and Nicky's like, do you want to do the December daily or do you want to do it? And I was like, well, there's no much point, there's nothing more I can do in the December daily.
Me.
It's like, try not date until December, can we?
And so I said, let's do a November daily. And she goes, me. Me.
I didn't I said LOL, but I was like,
yeah, my version's better.
It's no as fun though doing in November because nothing exciting happens in November.
Hey, you went trick-or-treating?
That was the top part.
Well, it was already November for me, wasn't it, when I saw that post? Yeah, Vicky, she says she's picky who she subscribes to, and she's subscribed to almost 50 artists and crafters. Yeah.
Oh no, the pink's running out. Oh no, seriously? My pink's running out already?
No way.
Sucks.
Annemarie, sucks to be you.
That's annoying. You just annoying. Choke. Calm as a bee. That's what you get.
I know. I enjoyed it.
Maybe you.
Anne-Marie's having one of those days today, you know. So she's having a bit of a whingy day today. You know, one of those days when nothing's just right. Mm-hmm. And we all have those days.
Mm-hmm. She'll probably get me into trouble when I finish the stream, though. She doesn't like it. I get into trouble for yawning.
Yeah, am I boring you? That's what it feels like, you know, when you yawn. It's like, am I boring you?
But you need to remember, half the time when we stream it, it's 2 a.m. for me. Do you yawn at 2 a.m? No, you're sleeping by 2 a.m.
Unless I'm having a nightmare.
Well, see.
Then I'm not sleeping.
See, you stay up late and no yawn at 2 a.m.
No, I couldn't do it. I've already told you that you're Michelle of Stars because I couldn't stay up late and craft like that. I'm in bed by 9, latest.
Yeah.
I already told you. I couldn't do it.
We're dedicated, aren't we, Mel? Well, I suppose
that's part of the friendship I really appreciate as well, is that you two are prepared to stay up that late with me.
Of course. A lot of the time with me it's down to my insomnia though, so I'm used to staying up late because of my insomnia, so it's like as long as I don't take my tablet then I can usually stay up late, but as soon as I take my tablet I'm out for the count usually, so as long as I know in advance then it doesn't really bother me, as long as I'm not staying up late like for nights and nights and nights, because then I get really, really crabby if I've not had proper sleep for like about a week. That's when I start getting really crabby and my mood ends up really low and then I go into hibernation. But if it's only like a night or two and I'm staying up late for a night or two, then I'm usually alright because I can sleep during the day if I need to. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not going out or anything, then I can sleep during the day, so it doesn't really bother me to stay up late. It doesn't bother me. I'll try to cover this up because I don't want to waste all the pens on this now. So I've only got them, they're running out already. It's your fault, Nikki.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's me going, oh, the pens are good, Aye. They lasted an hour and 50 minutes.
They're crack-a-lacking, those pens.
Don't get me wrong, they were only a £5, so. Oops.
Well, what you got there?
A pen?
No, on the paper. It's a frame, is it? Where'd you get that from? What's that from?
A paper pad.
A paper pad. Aye.
It was a frame shape, and then I cut out the woman for another bit of paper and added her into the frame.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah. So it's just a frame, and then I cut her out of another piece of paper and added her in there. And then inside it says, "You're never too old to follow your dreams."
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Chat's went all quiet.
Mm-hmm.
We're all fell asleep. Wakey, wakey.
Look her up.
I'm not waiting for her up. I'm waiting the stream up. They're all awake sleep.
All right.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. No, didn't look right. Where's that tape? Do you know what? It's probably just going to go in my dodgy today anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's perfect or not. I was reading because they had the kind of cardboard, I don't even know what they're called. Shapes today, letters, not like the letters that you get, it's like chipboard kind of letters, but they're like 3D. And I was kind of hoping to get one of them today during the stream because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then I was like, oh, I couldn't find it in my name. They had every letter but the letter A. And I was like, oh, because I was going to just use that and like decoupage it with napkins or something, just to give me something to do. And then I was like, right, I'll just do my diamond painting. Then I couldn't find the diamond painting, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
then I was like, right, I don't know what I do now. It sucked. I wonder how Jonah's doing at the party.
Oh.
I'm sure they'll wait at that party. And Fife. I told her to send me pictures of the wee man in his suit because she's wearing a wee suit.
Oh.
She's not sent me any pictures yet. And I don't think they've uploaded any either.
No.
Should probably check actually. Well, ladies, enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for sharing. No worries, Deborah. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Bye, Deborah. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate it. Saves us talking to ourselves all night.
Yep. Because, you know, some of these can be boring.
Some of us won't browse to the bait.
What?
Some of us won't browse to the bait.
I don't know, it's more fun.
Oh.
No, I don't see it on her Facebook about it. I couldn't believe it today, the range they're actually sharing a corrugated cardboard shapes for £1. And all it is no, seriously, and all it is I think it's like 6 hearts cut out of corrugated cardboard. And they're selling them for £1.
Oh, right, okay.
I was like, seriously? Can you believe that?
Mm.
Like, honestly, if you're ever looking to earn some money, then get into the crafts. Like business.
Craft supplies.
Oh my god. And then they were selling like wee Christmas tree embellishments for $1.99, and all it is corrugated cardboard cut into the shape of a tree, and it had like a wee star on the top of it, and on the actual lines of the corrugated cardboard was like green glitter.
Okay.
I was like, seriously? I don't know. I put my phone in my bag still, or where my phone was, because I took a picture of it. I was like, I could make it. I don't know what I've done with my phone. I've lost my phone. What is it, Pippi? What you looking at?
Where's her phone?
Find Mum's phone.
What you done with it? Where you hidden it?
Hold on 2 seconds. I'll try and see if it's in my jacket pocket. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh.
Little old lady. Yeah, that every time she leaves the desk bed, that's where I get to say all kinds of things about her, and she never hears.
My battery's dead. I think. I'm going to be able to show you because the battery's dead. What you saying?
What? I say every time you leave the desk, I get to say things about you, and you never hear it.
You do know that I can replay the stream.
Yeah, but you don't.
How do you know I don't?
Because you'd be like to me, I heard what you said about me today.
Mm-hmm. You didn't call me a crazy cat lady again. My battery went dead, so I can't even check. I'll send you a picture of it later.
Okay.
Then they had like Christmas puddings made out of the corrugated cardboard with burlap.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, seriously?
Okay, Vicky. Chest of drawers.
Yeah,
now you see I'm all close, so I'm just going to go back to Annemarie and then I'll lift up my tripod again. So you're on solo now, Annemarie. And I'll just lift up my tripod so I can get these drawers underneath.
Okay. Excuse the mess on my tables, guys, but I'm a messy crafter when I'm crafting, especially when I don't know what I want to craft. Mine's is done. I know that looks a bit stupid, but I had to cover it up because I colour in all the little bits.
You gave up colouring, did you?
I gave up colouring. I wasn't about to make all my pages run out, so I just stuck that on there and cover it up. I need to stick something on top of that because it looks weird. With a flipper. Flipper. Nah, it looks stupid, doesn't it? It looks stupid. Stupid.
Sensational.
Yep. Because I'm sensational. I'm just the best.
Yeah. I'm just going to go solo for a while. Okay, so this is my drawers, and they're not. The drawers aren't in tightly because that's not how the design was. This is a Genevieve design drawers. So I bought her templates and made the drawers from it there. And so yeah, obviously they go in and out.
Cute.
Little ones, some bigger ones. And so I did finish it, but if I do it again, which I'm not sure I will, but if I do it again, then of course, obviously, I can make it a little bit better this a second time than I did the first time, because you know what you're doing there. See, yeah. I'd cover over certain things on the make and that, but it was an interesting project to do. So yeah, finished it off. It's got the little tray on top and the little pull-out drawers. Just needs to have this covered over. And what I found was as well is that if you press Genevieve Harrison mentions in her little videos where she does it, that if you press too hard in between, then it squashes, and that's what happened here. Is it squashed in the middle? So in mine, I had to put a little bracing piece here, which she doesn't do in hers, and because I'd squashed it down a bit, and it really sagged down, so I had to brace it. But she doesn't brace hers because she doesn't need to, because she doesn't have that sag. But I did it just a little bit too high. And so it's a little bit lopsided now, but hey ho, it works. It works, but I would do it differently. Now you have to do one to see what it's like, and then you can, adjust it and get better at it as you do more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is
perfect.
Yeah, these little tray things as well are also from her design for the same templates for these, and so make little box trays and that. Got little feet on there, and finished it off at the bottom also. So that's from her little designs from the templates also. There you go.
Cute.
Yeah, it is. It's very cute. And I did mine from recycled boxes, my breakfast cereal boxes. So I made mine from this, and I had to I layered 4 together. I was doing 3, but I changed my mind and actually layered 4 together to get the width of that there. And I don't know whether I'd bother to recycle the cardboard again. I might just go and buy, the chipboard rather than the recycled cardboard, because I think it's just firmer, even though this is like the full boxes, it's still, and it holds together really well. And it is quite sturdy. I think I would go for actual chipboard, if you're going to make it, spend all that money on it, you might as well, I don't know, buy the chipboard as well. So yeah, because you have to buy the handles. Well, you don't have to. You can, do all kinds of things. You don't need the handles because you can actually pull them out without handles on there. But they just look nice for decoration. I did buy the handles in that from AliExpress, so it's not that expensive. Doesn't cost too much, but you still spend a lot of money on it because you're buying the templates, and then you've got to glue it all together. The glues and tapes and things cost money and blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. You can keep it on you if you want, because I'm finished anyway.
Oh, yes, all right.
Are you?
I was going to put words on there, but I don't know. I haven't found the right words yet, so maybe it will.
All right, cool.
Sometimes I'm going to find the right words, and they haven't come to me yet. So that's my series of 6 index cards that I had from the scrap paper that was on my desk that I'd sprayed. I forget what I was spraying, but anyway. So that's my little series of the 6 using the scrap paper on index cards. Nice index art cards.
Yeah, cute. I like them.
And they sort of like, they're a matching series, obviously, because the spray came from the one piece of background paper, and so it's a cohesive look because it's all the same colours and that as a base.
Yeah, they are. They're very cute. I like them.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome, Vicky. You are welcome. And I would get in closer again so you could see closer, but that means I'd have to go back to Annie and drop the tripod, and I'm fed up doing that now. So there you go. And I tried to make sure I had different things on there as well for the 3 weeks worth of index cards. Sensational.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do 6 to Annemarie's one. If you're just catching this bit at the end, I did not do 6 to Annemarie's one. I just did 2 to 1.
Yeah.
It's a 2 for 1.
But I done better because I was planning to just come on and chat, so I actually made something, so I done better than what I expected. So
yeah, Annemarie's lost her mojo a little bit, so let's try and find it for her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks, Vicky.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, then, so we're off now, and I just want to say thank you for everybody who came in and chatted along with us, and hope to see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.